Hey, it's Emma Chamberlain. I designed these new glasses for Warby Parker and I basically can't take them off. Like, I'm showering in them and sleeping in them. They're just that good. Go see them all at warbyparker.com. And you know what? Have a good day too. Okay? All right? Bye.
You know what I'm having done today?
What a question. What are you having?
Well,
are you having me make you dinner?
No. I'm having a facial, right?
Okay.
But I'm having this procedure done. It's not called a procedure.
All right, Sean Connery, calm yourself.
It's where you basically shave your face.
Yeah, but I do that, well, not every week
No,
anymore.
I'm a woman though. I mean, I know I've got a bit of a beard, but but apparently they get this like scalpel thing and they just like shave the top layer of your skin off.
I've got a lot of questions. Why? Mostly. What's it called? It's called dermaplaning, isn't it?
How do you know that?
Because I looked it up myself.
Because you've had it done already.
Look at this beautiful face.
Last time on the Work-Wife Balance podcast, it all kicked off.
People wrap their doors
Oh yeah, what's that about?
as if they're a present.
With a big bow.
With a big bow, yeah.
I think this is an Essex thing. Chris was 35, by the way.
Which I described as the halfway point.
Yeah, he says, I'm halfway through my life.
I'm at my absolute peak.
Banana sandwich is like a nice Saturday afternoon delight.
Is it?
After 12 o'clock, yeah.
Right, get on with it.
Now picture this, right? I'm there in the bathroom.
I'm making notes. Go on.
In the bathroom with our 2-year-old. Well, I keep calling him 2. He's not 2 yet, our son.
I'm sure we've mentioned this before, but you round up everyone's age.
Yeah.
And say...
He's 2 in Feb. So he's 2.
But he's not though, is he?
So
Anyway.
you're ruining the story.
Okay.
So I'm in the bathroom, put a candle on for him for bath time, obvs. We put jazz music on.
Oh yeah, we have a jazz playlist, yeah.
People laugh at
smooth
this.
jazz. What's funny about that?
I don't know.
Smooth jazz for the baby.
I think a 2-year-old would like a jazz playlist,
well,
personally.
he does not like it. He doesn't go, Mummy, please play Oscar Peterson. He sort of just... he sits and accepts the jazz playlist. He doesn't do requests.
If I was 2, I'd like the jazz playlist. Anyway, so...
Well, you have to, because you have to listen to
we
it
bought
as
in
an
some
adult.
new toys. Those
Yeah.
light up ones, they're pretty cool from Amazon. When they hit the water, they flash, right? So it's the ambience, right?
I mean, I do wonder sometimes about the bath safety of putting in battery-powered, electric, flashing psychedelic lights in the bath with him. But he seems to like
He'll
it.
be right. Anyway, so I'm sat there. Have you noticed this, right? He started doing this. This is becoming a habit. We need to
Wow.
stop this. When you put him in the bath, he doesn't just automatically sit down. He turns his head,
Looks at you in the eye.
looks at me in the... Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah. Looks at me in the eye, gives me a little grin.
He wheezes in the bath.
But it's not like a secret wee where you sit down in your bath.
Like you do at the spa.
You know what I mean? When you hope no one notices.
Right.
It's warm next to you. But like...
I did wonder when we were
No, that was the jets.
on the... Yeah, sure it was.
No, but Theo looks at me and then you can hear this sound effect of like...
Wow. You're looking at me like you want me to record that and put it in the podcast.
Yeah, I know, actually.
No,
I want
I'm not
you can
doing
read my
it.
mind.
I'm not doing it. You're like this-
I'm doing it tonight.
You're having a production
Here we
meeting
go.
right now.
This is Theo weeing in a
No,
bath.
it's not. It's a mock-up.
Right. So have you noticed he started doing that?
Yeah, it's odd,
Is
isn't
this
it?
normal?
Well, I do it, so yeah.
This is the child, right, that has so much energy we've had to put a trampoline in our living room just so that he gets all of his energy out.
Sometimes I feel like, I know we've talked about soft play on the show before.
Soft play etiquette.
One of the tricks that we picked up from soft play is that they have mini trampolines that he really enjoyed. So now we've got a mini trampoline, which is supposed to be for you.
It's supposed to be for bounce. It's like
Fitness
my fitness
class.
thing. Yeah, fitness class. I've never used it. So I thought, actually, this one morning I thought, why don't I bring it in for Theo?
And he does bounce now, but while watching, I don't know, Wreck-It Ralph or something. But then sometimes when I take him to the soft play and then he runs straight to the trampoline and bounces on that for half an hour, I think, I've just come from the house, which has this trampoline in for free, and I've paid £8.45 to come to this soft play with actually a slightly less good trampoline, if I'm totally honest with you,
wow.
where he's also competing with other children to
What makes
to
it
bounce.
less good?
It's square and our one's round.
Oh.
And he likes the round one because he doesn't fall over as much. And now,
much.
As much.
As much.
And now he's got to compete with little Timmy for bouncing time. It's just not on.
So what's the point in going to soft play is what you're saying?
By the way, and this is my personal rant
here
of
we
the
go.
week.
Oh, God, here we
How
go.
much do you think a baked potato should cost, right? At Soft Play, you've already paid £8.45 to get in, okay? A baked potato with cheese and beans. Give me a price on that.
$5.95.
Try £9.30.
What? You've been ripped off, my friend.
I know, but I'm so hungry in there. I'm not recording him weeing in the bath for the podcast.
Yeah, but he just did it. You missed it.
Thank God.
I wanted to prove a point.
What, that you're always right?
And he did it. Have you noticed anything different in the hallway at all?
No.
Anything?
This is definitely a trap as well.
Anything at all?
When your wife or significant other says to you, have you noticed anything different? And then looks at you.
Because it's massively different.
It's usually you've had a haircut or some clothes that you're wearing are good. But now you're saying in the hallway.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm quite blocked up still. I've been really poorly for the past 2 weeks. I've had that flu that's going around.
Ah, the flu.
And you know when I'm feeling better because what do I do, Chris?
You start with yourself. Actually, you sort of you rejuvenate yourself.
So I'm getting my face shaved today.
Hence the face shave that's happening, and then you start to go right. I've cleaned myself. Now it's time to clean the house from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And then
I feel cleansed.
But it's weird stuff. Like you won't just do what normal people do, which is like, oh, take the bin out, hoover the carpet, stuff like that. You're like, I've done the grouting on the
That's what I've done.
I know what you've done because I could hear you going.
So you do know. Well, why didn't you notice? It looks a lot cleaner.
The grouting does look a lot better, but it's not the first thing that I look at when I go in the hallway.
And I also took those. So we have like 2 little mini windows in our front door. But in the summer, when we used to put Theo to bed for a nap, it was too bright in the hallway.
Because it shone up the stairs and you've reflected off everything, didn't
So
it?
we covered those windows with paper, which made us look like absolute psychopaths.
Like the old people who used to live here before us. Who did the same.
They didn't have a baby.
I know, but you got the idea from then, didn't you?
I did.
Cover the windows with cardboard.
I swear when our babysitter comes round, she's like, this is a bit weird.
Is everything okay, guys?
You putting paper all over your windows. Anywho.
So that's gone?
The paper's gone.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
so
emotional.
a lot's changed.
What else
do you do anything around the house?
Well, no, because I know that you're going to go into this frenzy, so I just sort of let it happen.
Wow.
Off you go in your frenzy. So what else did you do in the cleaning frenzy?
Well, I did all like the normal basic bitch tidying, which is just like tidying. I did the skirting boards, and then I did the grout. Oh, and then I added some extra Christmas decorations on the stairs, on the stair banister.
I do like what you've done with the stairs, but I don't know what that thing's called. You know,
what is it? It's like a wreath, but it's like not round because it's straight and it goes just along your banister, and there's some nice twinkly lights.
It's like a Christmas banister rail decoration thing, but I'm sure that it has a specific... Is it like called a bracket?
Let's call it a Christmas banister wraparound. I'm sure that's something rude.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. What were you doing last night? Well, the Christmas banister wraparound. That's why the cardboard was on the door.
I nearly fell off my chair.
Well, and that is part of the Christmas banister wraparound, funnily enough.
The arse cradle didn't catch me.
It's called a garland. That's so boring, isn't it?
I like the Christmas
banister wraparound. Yeah.
Monday is fun day.
I don't think that your tidying is healthy.
What do you mean?
I think it's unusual that you're like, right, cleanse self, cleanse house. And then at the end of the day, you're like, you passed out in a heap, but you're like, yes, I have achieved. But...
No, wait, because I feel like tidy house, tidy mind. I feel like if my house is in order, I'm in order.
Well, I found an article online to help you.
Of course you did.
Well, it's sort of to help us, really.
Oh, right.
It's called Maintaining a Healthy Work-Life Balance. Like the podcast is called Work-Life Balance.
Wow.
And
you were looking at this up, why?
Because you were doing the cleaning. I was like, how can I help her? It says, as a couple, it involves communication, intentional efforts, and here are our top 8 tips.
Oh my God, they've got tips. Oh my God.
So hang on, I'll send it to you now.
Okay, let's have a look.
Which is good because the first one says open communication. So that's good. I emailed you.
No, that's good. I like number 4. Schedule breaks. Incorporate breaks and downtime into your routine. This helps prevent burnout and allows for relaxation.
I like also the fact that I've sent you a list and I'm thinking, right, we're going to go through these and make fun of this list. And you're like, no, number 4. And also number 7.
Wait, number 7, this is what we're lacking. Shared responsibilities. Divide household and family responsibilities to avoid one partner feeling overwhelmed. Well, what have you done around
I'm
the
not
house?
getting involved in your cleaning frenzy.
According to this list, we need to share the responsibilities.
Yeah, but it also says be flexible and adaptable to
and
changes.
it also says, number 6, prioritise health. Both physical and mental health are crucial.
Yeah, but my favourite one's number 2, which is set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries for work and personal time.
Fuck it, shall we just go number 3 and just have quality time? Should we go to the pub instead?
And then what's really funny is, because I looked up this article, right, and right at the end in small letters, it says, ChatGPT can make mistakes. Consider checking important information. So this is AI generated.
Oh, wow.
So we're taking life advice from robots.
Well...
The machines are attacking
It's
you.
all going to shit, isn't it?
Sends an email. workwifebalancepod@gmail.com.
So how's your rugby going? How's your physio on your little finger?
My little finger's fine. I broke it doing rugby training.
No, that's over the top.
They call it an impact something. And
An
they've made it
impact
sound
fracture.
very,
Right.
very impressive.
So you hurt your pinky playing rugby.
Yeah, and I had to have 6 weeks off
And what training session was that?
just about as the season was starting. And I went, this is a good story though, because I went to the doctors and they said, was it union or league? So I don't think that's the first question you need to ask.
Oh, it is.
What
People
was-
from the north will be like,
Oh.
if it was union, you big
Oh,
softy.
how did you break that in training in union?
Yeah.
And then they...
Oh my God, what accent was that?
That was just a generic northern accent. A&E was very busy.
Yeah.
And they said, well, you ain't getting seen, so go home and come back. So I came back and they had to reset the finger.
Yes.
And they gave me gas and air,
And I didn't get it for giving birth.
which I thought was hilarious. So I was there going, wee, I don't care what you do with my finger. Have fun. And Leigh was there giving birth.
I broke my vag basically on paracetamol, and you got gas and air for
From my
a
little
hairline fracture in your little pinky.
Yeah, which made me laugh a lot. Then I've gone back to, and I've played my first game
Right? Yes. Well done. Yeah.
for Epping.
No, hang on a minute. No, hang on. Let's tell this story properly, right? So Chris, right, went to play his first game last weekend.
I thought I'd start off easy and go in for the third
And
team.
you were really excited, weren't you? You're like,
Yeah,
I'm
I couldn't really
excited.
sleep.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. So you went to your rugby match.
And when I train and break my finger, I train with the first and second. So I know
Right.
most of the faces there.
Yeah.
But the third team is more of a sort of gentleman's team,
Yeah.
Veterans and thirds.
I mean, I've
It's
seen them.
Yeah, I mean, they are veterans.
They don't. Those guys don't attend training.
They look like they've been in the wars.
Pub wars.
Pub wars, yeah. So I turned up and I said to them, I don't have a shirt. And they said,
Yeah.
don't worry, no one has a shirt.
Because you arrived late as well, didn't you?
Well,
you missed a bit of it.
For various reasons, the game was supposed to start at 2:30 and it actually started at 2 and I was coming off night shift and blah. Anyway, so I got there and I said there was 2 faces that I recognised, okay, out of a team of 14 and I was the 15th player. I said, where are the shirts? And they went, if you go to the changing room on the end, the shirts are on the floor in the third's changing room.
Right.
So I don't know what the kit looks like because I've never played a game for Epping. It was Epping against Ongar, right? And I walked to the third's changing room and on the floor there are some shirts and they're yellow and blue.
Right. Okay.
I thought Epping was red, but okay, fair enough.
Right.
I put on an extra large because I'm hench. I run out onto the pitch and the game's already started.
Oh wow!
So they've started.
Straight in there.
They started early.
Get in
so
there.
I'm panicking now. I'm thinking, oh no, I've come all this way. I'm on a night
All
shift.
this way? It's just down the road. It's
Yeah,
like a
it's-
3-minute drive.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
come all this way, woken
Right.
myself up. And one of the faces that I recognise is on one team,
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yes.
And one of the faces that I recognise is on the other team called Hayden.
Right.
And it becomes apparent that the other team has turned up short of numbers. And because it's a thirds game, they've borrowed one of the players to make it even.
Yes.
So I think, okay, fair enough. So I join, I've got my yellow and blue, join the thing, and I've got this fake that I recognise Wilson's playing on my team
Right.
as the hooker.
Yeah.
Okay. All fine. And then I start playing, and then Wilson swaps back to the other team because a player arrives. So now I've got 2 people from Epping on the other side, and me from
You
Epping.
just thought they were filling in
I just
to
thought
make
they
up
were-
the numbers.
I thought it was a bit of a mixed affair.
You sent me loads of pictures after saying, "Oh, first game for Epping, it was brilliant." But,
Loved it. Scored
but we-
twice. We won.
We won
50 points to 10.
50 points. Epping won.
I
I was like, "Oh my god, Epping sound great."
It was their first win on the brand new pitch.
What score was
I
it?
scored 50 to 10.
50 to 10.
I scored twice. I was like loving
It's
it.
like, God, Epping sounds amazing, right?
So there's a team picture with everybody who's played.
So you're standing with all the Epping team.
Yeah.
This is
I
my.
think, yeah,
this
I'm
is- you-
convinced that I'm standing with Epping and
Yeah.
we're celebrating.
You've been playing with Epping
Have
for
we
the
been-
past 90 minutes.
And we've played a great game and we've won our first big game. And I say to them,
Epping,
"Oh, see you next
Epping."
week, boys."
So why then did the plumber text me that night and say, did your husband enjoy his first game? And I was like, yeah. Well, why do you play for Epping too? And oh no, he didn't play for Epping. He played for Ongar. So you didn't even know that you played for the other bloody team.
It turns out that Ongar wear yellow and
No fucking
blue.
way.
and Epping wear white and black.
You even stood there and took a picture with the team
Genuinely convinced that I was
that you were with Epping.
playing for Epping and that I'd really helped to
Wow.
dominate the opposition and that my tries.
Well, they're going to love you at training now, aren't they?
I might break another little finger. So I go, "Can I get you anything from the kitchen?" Right?
Why are you recording this?
No, I want this to be on the official record.
Okay.
And he said, "I'll have another pork pie." I was like, "When do we get pork pies?"
I like to stash things.
Of the pork pies, how many have you had?
Well, I think that's a bit of a rhetorical question there because you can see how many pork pies are in there.
For the listeners, for the record,
Wow.
that was a pack of 6 pork pies.
Yeah.
And how many are left?
2. They're my pork pies as well. You're not having any. What you don't know is that I actually bought 12, but I actually ate 6 of them already.
It's time
Yeah.
for the nation's favourite feature.
Oh, wow. Go on,
Lee's
then.
phrase of the week.
I can't believe this is a feature.
Well, you know.
It's not my favourite feature.
In the production meeting, what feature did you bring to the table?
Production meeting. We don't have a production meeting.
No.
We just sit down and have a curry and say, what should we have a chat? We don't even do that, actually. We just sit down now and just
How dare you make
start
fun
talking
of
rubbish.
my production meeting?
Sorry, okay. So go on then. What is it?
We need the jingle from Theo.
Thanks, Theo.
That was having a wee while he did that. So Lee's made-up phrase of the week is, "What a load of dribble."
Well, what's it supposed to be?
Drivel.
Drivel?
Yeah, but I like it. For some reason I wrote down
What's drivel?
drivel's like a load of dribble.
Well, then,
It's
okay,
rubbish,
so
isn't
then
it?
I got it right then.
Actually, that's a good question. Now that you've said that,
Oh,
what actually
my
is
God.
drivel as a definition? It means, do you know what drivel means?
Go
I've just
on.
googled it here. Nonsense.
Oh, I was a little bit off.
But dribble
Yeah.
is
What Theo has bags of.
slobber.
Well,
I mean, I'm going to give it to
what
you.
a load of dribble. I think that sounds better than drivel.
I mean, I did write down as well that this was said in September 2023 in my archive list.
And I
of...
still think it's dribble.
What is it?
Drivel.
Don't forget, you can subscribe on Twitter, Insta, and send us an email. workwifebalancepod@gmail.com.
Well, I mean, I was going to say we're halfway through, but we're not halfway through the series yet. We're halfway through the series, but no, we're not.
This has been a funny one though.
Has it?
The wraparound thing really got to me.
The Christmas ornamental wraparound.
Yeah, it's so rude but so festive.
Yeah.
What is it actually called?
I can't remember. No, a garland. It's a garland.
Could be a garland. Could be a dance.
Could be a position
be-
in the Kama Sutra.
Yeah, well, I think that, yeah.
You're like, I think that's obvious.
I've just been upstairs with my husband doing a Christmas Bannister wraparound.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Right, go and shave your face now.
All right, I'm a bit scared though.
Have you prepared? I'm not coming with you.
No, I know, I'm a bit scared. Apparently, they just take the top layer off. I'll come back, you'll be like, what have you done to your face? Apparently, though, you look glowing after it. So we'll see.
Well, good luck. It was nice to know you.
Thanks. Theo, look!
Theo, what do you think of Mummy's face?
Mummy's had her face shaved.
What do you think of the dermaplaning?
tired of seeing your teen or young adult struggle on a path that clearly isn't the right fit? Is your teenager confused about which direction to take after high school? The future of work is changing rapidly, and our kids need to know all of the options available after high school so they're empowered to make the choice that is best for them. In each episode, we explore the latest trends that are shaping the opportunities of today and tomorrow. I'm your host, Betsy Jewell, and this is the High School Hamster Wheel Podcast.